As you hadn't noticed over the last 7, 8 episodes, I have been quite sick. Starting to get to the tail end of it now, I think, but been coughing and spluttering, and I've had to do a lot of editing to edit out my coughs, which happened at very inopportune moments. But we're through the worst of it, I think. The lingering cough of the frog dog, I feel it's very thematically appropriate too, so I'm just enjoying it. Enjoying the fact that I'm getting a little bit of time to myself to play some Kingdom Death and probably make some pretty ordinary decisions while we're at it. Frogdog level 2. Level 2 Frogdog. Here we go. Okay, let's go. I made a couple of changes at the end of, one major change at the end of last episode. So I have gone back and rolled back my decision not to leathercraft. I've used the question marks and a meaty rib to craft a bone sickle. I've done that for a couple of reasons. One, extra survival is always beneficial, which you get from herb gathering. And also because I felt like I needed a particular affinity, which I'll discuss a little bit later on. So we are going to hunt a level 2 frog dog. We picked up Surge last Lantern Year. So yeah, we'll get into that. Actually, we'll go through the survivors. We'll go through the survivors because I'm pretty happy with the survivors. So, survivor number 1 is Cornelius. He's our sword specialist that we're attempting to get sword specialization with. Wearing the full rawhide set with the scrap sword and the monster tooth necklace. So rocking a total strength of 7 on the sword, which means even without a perfect hit, he will be wounding on a 3+ or a 4+ or something. So quite good with a perfect hit. Very, very good. It's also deadly, and Cornelius, yeah, good shape. So happy with that. Hunter. Hunter is going to basically be our fist and tooth, but we're trying to keep Hunter out of the mix as much as possible. We are not wearing stinky gear, so we will not gain a stink token at this point in time. But wearing the wisdom potion, the gormant boots, etc., with the royal scalpel. Good item, the royal scalpel. Lets you, it's quite a good weapon to begin with as well. Mossy, exactly the same as last time. And finally, Tornado's coming along, unfroggable, which means she can never gain stink tokens, which is, initially I was thinking to myself, that's a pretty rubbish fighting art. Against the frog dog, that is a tremendous fighting art because the frog dog has a rule called Mature, which we'll talk about when we get to the showdown. So it's excellent. I'm excited. Let's commence the hunt. All right, where am I? Oh yeah, up here. That's where my basic hunt events are. I wouldn't mind seeing a scout hunt event. One of the cool ones I've got in there. Bone eaters we get to ignore, fortunately. All right, so herb gathering. We're going to herb gather right after Overwhelming Darkness. Here is my herb gathering, right there. Boop. Cool. So let's kick off. So we're going to depart. I didn't talk about the scout. Junie is our scout. She's got 3 evasion. Quite good. Just want to get her some hunt XP and get her out and about. Let's depart. Exciting. All right, so our first hunt event will be led by Cornelius. Cornelius flips a random hunt event. Good work, Cornelius. Yellow first. 34. No idea what 34 is. Apparently it's on one of these pages that I can't find. There we go. Crippling Misery. Each survivor rolls 1d10. Oh, it's broken leg. That's awful. The lowest scoring survivor or survivors, in case of ties, becomes a straggler. If any survivor has the anxiety disorder, they are a straggler. Crippling misery. All right, someone's got explore, so gets to add their hunt experience or something to a roll. Is that right? Prepared. Tornadoes prepared. Yeah. So tornadoes roll first. She rolls a 14. So tornado is not the straggler. Junie rolls a 4. Mossy rolls a 2. Hunter rolls a 5. It's going to be Mossy. And Cornelius rolls a 6. Mossy is the straggler. She's lost in a moment of profound self-doubt. They slip, not having the will to catch themselves, and fumble off a steep hill of stone faces. They lawn awkwardly with a crunch and suffer the broken leg severe injury. Gain 1 understanding. Well, Mossy, we have a dry decanthus that we will utilise for that, so you do not suffer the broken leg severe injury. Next hunt event is Hunter. Hunter is going to flip over here. It's this one. Wet ground. A loamy stone face collapses underfoot. Brown water gradually rises ankle deep. Each survivor rolls 1d10. Well, you can archive your metal leg armor. That's awful. I don't think we have metal leg armor, do we? No, it's nothing for heavy. Oh, going squeamish. So nobody's got squeamish, so that's fine. All right, so 5 rolls to go. 7 to 9, we witness an omen. How exciting is that? Cornelius, that's a 9. Cornelius has witnessed an omen. Beep. Cornelius gains 1 insanity and 1 understanding. Understanding and insanity. He's insane in the membrane. Hunter. Hunter rolls a 9. Hunter gets an insanity and an understanding. And Hunter's witnessed an omen as well. 2 omens, you say. This is exciting. Just need 1 more. Mossy. She's a lifetime reroll, big goodie. 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's a 4. All right, so Mossy gains squeamish. She is not going to have to end the event. Cannot depart with any stinky gear in your gear grid. Oh no. If a status or effect would cause you to become stinky, lose all of your survival. That's problematic with eproctophilia, isn't it? Can't depart. So she is stinky. Can't depart. If a status or effect would cause you to become stinky, lose all of your survival. She's already stinky. Don't know if she has to. Yep, anyway, we'll move on. Tornado, 7, 8, 9. A 5. Tornado is... Oh, how good is that? Squeamish. But she can never be stinky, so that's basically a non-event. A good. Oh, last one. That's another 9. That's 3 omens. Metamorphosis festival. 3rd omen. Oh, 1 insanity, 1 understanding. Shit, she's got no insanity. Another understanding. Great. That's 3 omens. We get to do a metamorphosis festival, I think. That is exciting. All right, so we move on to the next random hunt event, which is, as discussed, a random hunt event. 26. Oh, I'm already on the right page. A pit. The event revealer rolls 1d10. If another survivor has the whip. Okay, the bottom done. Great, we have a whip, move on. This one, another basic, random event. I don't have any good ones really, have we? 42, all bad ones. Surgeon, ooh. A survivor with 3+ courage may choose to enter the wagon. They remove 1 impairment or severe injury and gain a random disorder. All right. So I think what we will do is Tornado will go in there and remove her blind. Does she have 3 courage? She does. Mossy does not have anything she needs to remove. Yep, so Tornado's going to go in there, remove the blind, and gain a random disorder. Is that all it is, Surgeon? Arithmophilia. Oh no, when you gain this disorder, roll 1d5. Your movement is that number. Oh, all right. That's such a bad one, actually. Because if you roll really badly, that's just the death knell. But we can remove disorders. We've got ways to remove disorders. Just don't want to see... For anything over 4 is okay. So come on, Darrow. That was an 8. I feel like I should take that 8. I'm going to take the 8, but I'll see what I roll. Yeah, good. Taking the 8. Oh, he's even got +2 speed. He's got +1 speed. Oh, hang on. Who was it? Yeah, it was. All right, so... we remove the blind. We gain arithmophilia. I'm just going to make a note. Movement 6 if I get to remove arithmophilia. All right. Another monster event. This is our scout. Euphony. I think I've got this one before. If any survivor is carrying an instrument, they accompany the beat. Are we carrying an instrument? I don't think we are. Should actually make the Gorn, now that I think of it, because that's an instrument that's not noisy. Ooh, if any survivor has 3 understanding, we do. Gain the drums innovation. That is quite epic. If your settlement has not yet innovated it, drums. Beautiful. Just need to add the rest. The drums innovations, no. Song of the Brave, yes. Forbidden Dance is good too, actually. Ooh, all right. Well, our deck is getting very, very hefty, but some good ones in there. Great. Overwhelming Darkness. I tell you what, I had completely forgotten about Overwhelming Darkness. I did not even look at it. This could be very, very bad. Might be doing some lifetime rerolls after all. Insane survivors walk the path of the insane. Survivors with 3+ courage walk the path of the brave. If no other path applies, walk the path of the doomed. So insane, courage, doomed. All right, we'll go from the bottom, I think. So path of the doomed. That's a 5, which is you choke on the atmosphere, it leaves you sick and unbalanced, lose monster level survival, and gain a -1 evasion token. That shouldn't actually matter because she's probably not going to get targeted because she is the scout. All right, 2 insane survivors rolling here. This is awful. We really need to get some courage happening, or Song of the Brave. Oh, all right, lifetime rerolls if we need them. Let's go. There's a 5. Should take the 5, 6. You shriek and lash out. All survivors suffer 1 event damage to a random hit location. Everyone suffers 1 to the boots. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Didn't die, didn't need a reroll. The other path of the insane, come on Hunter, you can do it. I haven't got anyone with leader. Actually, if I roll leader, I can give someone else, let them walk on the path of the brave. So Mossy will go on the path of the brave. She rolls a 1. Ignore them, losing 1 courage, or spend all your survival to save them. We will actually spend all our survival to save them because we desperately need population. It can be a male, and his name's Wilmer. No, Jonah. Welcome to the team, Jonah. Okay, so she's done. The other person who has the bravery is Tornado. No, rolls a 6. Gain a -1 evasion token. All other survivors gain 1 survival from your bold display. So she will lose a survival. Everyone else will gain a survival. Good. All right, so the last one we've got, changing dice. Hunter, Path of the Insane. Oh, it's bad. I've got to use a lifetime reroll. Lantern 10's good though. Crab Spider. Bringing your friend along with us. Yep, well, I've got to say that's probably my own poor management more than anything else. We pick up a Crab Spider, but we lose the lifetime reroll. Little Crab Spider. All right, we have Herb Gathering. All survivors consume herbs and berries. Gain 1 survival. Nom, nom, nom. And then we will do an herb gathering event. And here we are. So everyone gets to roll. What did I think? What did I do normally? I normally roll 3, don't I? So I've nominated a number of D10s and rolls them. 2 or more, your score is 0. Yep, so we'll roll 3. So actually there's 5 survivors. I think we'll roll 2. So that's a 10. So we're currently on 20. Now on 30. And now on 45. So that's where we want to be. So we're there. Very good. Now on 60. And 73. So we make it to the one we want. Gain 2 fresh acanthus. If the settlement has cooking, gain a random vermin resource. We do not have cooking, but we will take the 2 fresh acanthus very graciously. Thank you very much. Crab Spider and 2 acanthus. We have one more hunt event. And what is it? Oh, it's another monster one. Okay, it is. What a scout event. Give me a scout event. This one. Soggy Prince. The event revealer may investigate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So Hunter, the event revealer, may investigate. Yeah, we'll do that. So there's some good stuff on a 6+. That's a 4. 1d5 event damage to a random hit location. 3 event damage to the body. Oh dear. We make it. Do we get any courage or anything? No, that sucks. We make it to the showdown though, which is nice. And so I will go and set up the battle. And it's done! Haha! No, we need to build the deck. So we have 6 advanced cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this Frogdog will be toughness 11. It's got 1 strength, 1 speed. Sorry, 1 speed, 1 damage. Its fart deck is slightly thicker, but it's got the advanced farts as well as the basic farts. And the hit location deck Alright, so let's go through its traits. Gaseous bloat, do a fart. If you do a wound from the heinous origin, you remove a fart. That's where farts go. Leap, we know. Foul stench, all arrivers gain 1 stink token for each stinky gear in their gear grid. So we have a stinky gear on Mossy's gear grid. So she will gain a stink token. And that is from the Monster Grease. And we also have no other Stinky, I don't think. Oh yeah, sorry, the Stinky goes onto the Scout because the dreaded pack is Stinky. And that's it. So Mossy's going to be our main tank in this showdown. So we'll just apply our arrival bonuses. And we will get started. Alright, first AI card we flip is a mood. When this comes into play, perform basic action. Reeking hot jets of hot stale vapor stream out while this is in play. The monster has a +1 damage token. Goodness me. So it's got 2 damage and 1 speed. Any survivor that ends their act in the breath zone suffers a knockback 6. Discard this when the monster suffers a critical wound. Hopefully that will be quick enough. Basic action is random stinky survivor in range. So because of the vermin belly boots, it will pick Mossy. So it's going to attack Mossy with its 4 speed, hitting on a 5+, which goes to 8+. So 0 hits. Perform gaseous bloat. We put the top fart onto that. All right, so let's think now. So at the start of our turn, mature triggers. All survivors suffer damage equal to the number of their stink tokens to a random hit location. Unfortunately, our scout suffers 1 to the boots. This is a downside of bringing a scout into this showdown, because it's literally on a clock. And Mossy to the waist. All right, Mossy is the most likely to do a critical, so we are going to swing with Mossy first. Accuracy 1, hitting on 6s, right in the front. 7, 1 hit, flips a critical. Come on, Deno. 7 to crit, I think we calculated it as. And we'll see what we roll. It's a 5, so it actually is still a wound because she just very recently picked up an extra strength. 6 and 5 is 11. So we do a wound. We didn't do a critical, so she gains her scythe proficiency point. She's actually going to surge. No, we need to spend her survival to dodge, or save her survival to dodge. So she'll move onto the leaf. We're going to go with the, who's got our best luck, next best luck, I should say. See, Hunter has our next best luck with 8s, because we really want to get rid of that carbuncle. Let's try Hunter. So we're going to try for the butt crack zone. So fist and tooth attacks gain accuracy, strength, and savage. So we're going to swing with the fist and tooth. Oh, I get to play with the top location of the hit location deck revealed. It's a reflex. Yep, so this is our best option. Hitting on 5, 4, nope, 2 misses. Oh, all right, we'll surge. Surge, Hunter's turn, Mossy's turn. Come on, Hunter. Come on, mate. Not extra speed, are you? No. All right. So there's probably unlikely to get a critical this turn, which means we're not going to be discarding the carbuncle. We'll go with the Butcher's Cleaver. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Got no way to dash out of there. That's awful. Yeah, Butcher's Cleaver though is good. And now, Tornado. Only speed 4. But specialization axe with a speed and no accuracy penalty. So we're hitting on a 4. Just 1 hit. That's always good. So there is a reflex on this. Perform leap and then gaseous bloat. So we do need a 10 to crit. 5 is a wound because we are strength 6. And 5 is a wound. So what is Axe Specialist? Can you re-roll a failed wound attempt? Yeah, no. So we do a wound. The reflex triggers. Perform a leap and then gaseous bloat. So let's have a look at the leap. All of them are bad for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so Mossy's going to get flung out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knock down, knock down. And she's also going to suffer 2 damage to the boots. When she suffers knockback, if you are knocked down, you may stand. So she will stand. And we might actually put her adjacent there, I think. She is not. And an extra fart. All right, so the scout is probably just going to move away. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got no dash. You're not speed 6, are you, by some slim hope? No. Damn. Is it adjacent to the thing? No, only when you're in the heinous origin. All right. Scrap sword, 2 speed, hitting on a 5+. So that's 2 hits. Fingernail. And the festering exposed gums. So all adjacent survivors, if you're insane, you get a proctophilia. So Cornelius is about to get a stink token, which is almost certainly happening if he wounds. Scrap sword did not roll a thing, so we're wounding on 4s, critting on 9s because it's deadly. I forgot about that. That's a critical. Oh, that's actually incredible. The monster is knocked down. Boom. Critical wound. He doesn't have savage. 1 wound. But that discards carbuncle, which means we remove a damage token, which is good. And now we ignore this failure reaction. Oh, he's actually got sword specialist, so I can actually choose which one I want. I definitely want the knockdown, but anyway. How about we roll a 9 for both? Gain a mossy molar frogdog resource. And if the attacker has 3 courage, you may draw another hit location. He does not. Guess what? He's going again because he has a surge. And the festering shoulder is on top and the monster is knocked down. Surge. Does he get his survival back? He does. It's the monster's turn next. So these are hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Critting on 9s because the scrap sword is deadly. That's a 5, so it's not a crit, but it is a wound. However, we ignore the wound reaction because of that. So that's the end of our turn. That is face up. Reflex. And this is the monster's turn. Dripping backhand, the stinkiest threat in range. So that will still be Mossy. Now Mossy at this point, oh, does she have any armor left on the legs? No, she can't do it. She can surge and then knock herself back. All right, well, we've got to do 2 farts first, actually. So is that right? Wobbles through the air. At the start of the monster's turn, before draw AI, play all farts on this card. Yeah, it's a real shame we couldn't get a wound when we're in the heinous origin, but first fart. Oh, it's an advanced. Okay, target a survivor the fewest spaces from the heinous origin. They suffer the flea brain trauma and gain a stink token. So, gaining a stink token. Mossy should have actually got an insanity as well because of her proctophilia when she gained a stink token. I'll remember these one day. 1d5, so 2 insanity for Cornelius. Knockdown and flee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All other non-deaf survivors heal horse wailing and suffer a monster level brain damage. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Great. So that was the distressing emission. So now there's someone else closest. Shrieking emission. Target a random non-deaf survivor. The burst of heinous gas combusts around them. Prevail to dive for cover and become knocked down. I love that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why is it always Mossy? Otherwise, suffer the deaf severe head injury and gain a stink token. Deaf is not that bad. It's -1 evasion. Ah, shrieking emission. I don't really want it to be deaf. We will prevail. It's not ideal, but just got to mark a proficiency point earned for the sword. Hunter hasn't got his fist and tooth. Mossy has got hers, and Tornado has got the axe. Okay, so Mossy has knocked herself down. So that is it. So now, dripping backhand, stinkiest threat in range. There is no stinkiest threat in range. So it actually goes for the closest threat in field of view in range. And that is actually someone that I was not prepared to get a hit, which is Tornado. All right, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Move and attack target. 1, 2, 3. 4 speed, sorry, because of the extra speed token. 4, 1, 5, and 6. So we have an evasion, so that's literally 1 hit. Where does that hit go? Goes on the hands. Do we take that? No, we will dodge that and suffer nothing. And then perform gaseous bloat. A fart, you say. All right, so Junie's going to spend a survival to encourage. Here, so he's 1, 2. Can't get into the rear. She's knocked down. She stands up. We will encourage as well with Cornelius. He already encouraged? Did he? Was that this turn? I think I might have marked that incorrectly. Anyway, he doesn't get the survival back. And that's for Mossy. Okay. The best person to go first is Mossy. See if we can get a critical. 1, 2, 3. She's got no survival left to surge. Is she better off spending her action to inflate her leg armor? Yes, yes she is. So she's actually just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inflate her leg armor. She can fling herself away. That'd be good. I like that. So we'll go with the scrap sword guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swinging with, actually, 1, 2. Don't want it to get leaped on and suffer damage to the legs. That'd ruin all of my plans. Cool, so this is hitting on a 5+, 4+, 3+. Cornelius is a weapon. And perfect hits will give me some extra strength. Just the 1 hit, you say? Just the 1 hit. All right. It is deadly. It's not enough for a deadly wound, but it is enough for a wound. Reflex. Perform a leap if you are not in the monster's blind spot, which he is. Spraying frog milk. We definitely want that one. We'll surge with scrap sword guy. Does he gain a survival back? He does not. I can't roll a perfect hit, scrap sword guy. Oh, he doesn't, but he gets 2 7s. So, sword specialist will let us roll our hit and then determine which location we want to select. That is a 4, so that is a success. So we will take this one, because that's a failure reaction. And this one, 6 is a wound. Scrap Sword guy has been on a rampage. All right, Butcher's Cleaver. Go there with the axe. It's 3 speed now. Tornado. Perfect hit. It's got nothing for perfect hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, remembered her arithmophilia. 1, 2, 3. So we will go for 2 damage, full move the monster away from the attacker. If the attacker is sane. Yep, so this is the order. That's all adjacent survivors get a stink token. Yep, alrighty. So the wonderful Butcher's Cleaver. Wounding on 5s, but we can reroll a failed wound attempt if we need to, which we do. So we will reroll a failed wound attempt. It's a perfect critical wound thanks to Axe Mastery or Specialization. There's a slashed gut when the monster would attempt to perform leap. It instead fails. How good is that? Festering Maw, the reflex is going to go next. 7 is a wound. I don't know if I remember to do the wound. I'll go check the tape. I did not. So there's another wound. Reflex, all adjacent survivors gain a stink token. If the attacker is sane, they gain a Proctophilia. So she does not have a stink token because she is unfroggable. Mossy is not adjacent. Hunter will gain a stink token. And Cornelius will gain a stink token as well. He does not have thingy, so Cornelius is now the primary target. Probably okay, he's going to be able to dodge. Festering Spindly Toe, wounding on a 2 is not a wound. Great, we don't do that. All right, what is on top of the hit location deck? There is a twitching back. We can throw a Founding Stone and do an automatic wound. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Let's swing with the Fist and Tooth, I think, with Hunter. So hitting on 7s. So it's no hits. We'll surge to throw Fist and Tooth again. Hitting on 7s. There's a perfect hit. That's what we need to crit with. If the attacker is sane, they're not. So we need to crit this. If we crit it Savage, which would be awesome. We have a Luck and we have Deadly. So we're critting on an 8. Come on. It's a 2. So it's not a wound, so we don't suffer the penalty of that. Moving away. Do I throw my thing? No. We will surge with Tornado. Swing again. The mighty Butcher's Cleaver. 2 perfect hits and a 6, which is 3 hits in total. Come on, no trap. Oh, Death Blow. Oh, we were so close to the Death Blow actually coming off. 2 wounds short. Failure reaction. 5 is not a failure. 5 is a wound. This one. 3 is not a wound, so we'll use our Axe Specialization. into a 4. Let's count it up. 4 and 6 is 10, so that is a fail. Got no strength buffs there. And that's a 1. All right. That's the end of our turn. Great turn. The monster's got 4 wounds left. There is, however, a fart, and we were not able to get the thingy out of the way. It's a sour mission. Target the survivor the fewest spaces. So he's going to gain a stink token. Old Cornelius. Suffers 2 damage to the legs, and he's now got 3 stink tokens. This AI card is the farthest stinky survivor. My plan works. How good is that? Farthest stinky survivor is Mossy. During a survival opportunity, wait, perform leap, target suffers grab. How does it even do that? Farthest stinky survivor. Soaring bony punch. Perform leap. Target suffers grab. Oh, that sucks. My plan was awesome. Right, well, we do have twitching abdomens. What is on top of the hit location deck? I can kill him, but then I don't get the resource from the dagger. Interesting. Alright, so, because I just don't want Mossy to die, that's all. But I don't think she'll die. She's got plenty of evasion. Okay, so what we might do, we'll use a surge with Tornado. And we'll throw the Founding Stone. That we picked up in a hunt a little while back. That does an automatic critical to this sticky tongue. Critical wound. Gain an elastic tongue Frogdog resource. Persistent injury. So all adjacent survivors archive all of their stink tokens. So that's just Cornelius. So that does one of these 2 wounds. So that's at this flow. We'll then also attack with Cornelius at that flow using a surge, swinging twice. Scrap sword. 7, only 1. Damn. Oh well, it's gonna have to work. So, see what we roll. That's a 7. It's a wound, but it's not a critical. But he is in the blind spot. So we need to do 1 more wound, and we're going to try and make that with the little scout. However, unfortunately, Mossy's about to get leap. So we're going to leap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to leap to here. Bang. 1, 2, 3, knock down. So she's going to suffer 2 damage to the body. Oh, you know what I forgot? I've definitely forgot some damage. I'll do that in a second. 2 damage to the body on her. Alright, so she's got a severe injury roll. And there's nothing we can do about it. She rolls a 2, so she's got no lifetime reroll. She used her lifetime reroll to not die on the hunt. Oh, Hunter, we loved you very much. Nothing we can do. Now perform grab. Mossy's going to go here. She's going to suffer some to the waist. 2 damage to the waist. So what I forgot was stink tokens. At the start of the survivor turn, stink tokens cause damage. So I don't think I had that many. I think I've got 2 turns with the scout. So I'll roll 2 damage on the scout, body and hands, and then I'll do 2 turns onto Cornelius, hands and waist, and then I'll do 2 turns on Mossy, who's still only got 1, body and waist. Cool. So whilst this card is in play, we're going to encourage. She hasn't got a survival. No. All right. Well, the monster's swinging. She can't do anything about this. This is punishingly bad, Deno. I forgot to check if the monster rolls a 1 and if he is knocked down on his leap. He rolls a 10. No good. All right, come on, Mossy. You've got to survive this, legend. 4 misses. Good work. Whew. All right, so the scout will go. We've got 2 wounds to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the blind spot. 3 speed with our Grimjaw. 3 hits. Kind of didn't want 3 hits, just in case this trap comes up. That's impervious. Don't be the trap. Don't be the trap. Oh, yes. All right, so we'll do it in that order. These are wounding on pretty much strength 7, so 4s. No crits. I cannot attack the monster from its blind spot because I'm honourable. So there's only 2 hits. So well, we know what that one is. Anyway, first one, that's a fail. We should have done the impervious first. Second one, 5, that's good. Taking a wound. Always do the impervious first. So we'll mark a proficiency. She doesn't have a proficiency, but we got the Grimjaw wound. She could surge. Well, actually, it's the start of our turn, so we'll do the damage that we're supposed to have. Her stink token, 1 on the head. So we'll spend a survival from Tornado to stand her up. Stink token on, she's dead. Stink token on Mossy, on the head. She's fine. Cornelius is our best option, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We probably on for a trap here, so we just want 1 hit, really. 1 hit. Oh, yes. Just got to do this 1 wound. Is 3 enough, Deno? What did we calculate? I think it is. 3 is not enough. No! We'll encourage Mossy. She can't surge. Ah, well, we'll surge with the dagger in the middle of that, before that reflex triggers. This could cause the trap to trigger, which would be awful. Oh, all right, let's do it. Just 1 perfect hit. Yes! Yes, it's a perfect hit. Oh, we don't have barbed on play, so. Yes, it's a critical. The monster's knocked down. Great. Well, doesn't matter. Wound over. Where is the trap? How good have I been going on this trap? Literally 2 from the bottom. That's got to be a record. This game's easy when you don't draw the trap. Yes! Okay, so everyone returns from managed to party survivors, done complete showdown. 2 hunt XP, is it? For a level 2. It is. 1 weapon proficiency point. And we gain the following rewards. 4 basic, 6 Frogdog, and a bioluminescent tonsils. Let's find those bad boys. See what they look like. There they are. Cool. So we've got Tornado achieved age 2, Junie achieved age 1. So let's do our Frogdog resources very quickly, and then we'll do our age rolls, and then we'll move on. All right, 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basics. Give us a love juice, please. Perfect organs, okay. Monster hide. Monster bone. Come on. Broken lantern. Well, we definitely missed a few of those stink tokens, but hopefully we recovered that well enough in the later game. Evasion. I think we can handle him. All right, we'll do the age rolls. So Tornado. Tornadoes might be taking over my new favourite. Tornado. 15. Age 2. 1 permanent strength. Tornado. And Junie, 4, a permanent strength. Junie's strength 4 base. We've got to get her out of the scout role and get her into the fight. Let's get her out there. So we don't have Song of the Brave. We've got 3 omens though. Ah, yes, I just remembered that. Is there a spot to mark omens, scribe guy? Not sure. We have Glowing Crater, one of the great ones. And then we're going to do a Metamorphosis Festival. Is that when do... Yeah. I'll read ahead when that is happening, Tenno. Let's do our hunt events, shall we? Instead of getting absolutely loose, just so you can do something. All right, so this one, and we will split this in half. On the left one, we will take the 3rd, and on the right one, we will take the 7th. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get a choice between Dark Dentist or Death. Death's a really good one to get later in the piece. We'll take Dark Dentist. There's no downsides to Dark Dentist. We don't have to do anything stupid. Gorm Climate, let's see what we roll. It's a 4. We get +2 at home endeavours this year. Glowing Crater. One of the all-timers. The Dragon King. A fiery light slices through the sky. The witness sets out in the dark. They gained the destined disorder. Well, maybe we'll make old mate our Fist and Tooth survivor. That might be the go. Destiny Husk and Acid Palms. Yes, Junie. Welcome to the wonderful world of Destined. You may now hunt the Dragon King. So she gains Acid Palms, but she gains the Cursed Gear Husk of Destiny. So, and she gains the Destined Disorder. Destined. Great. And we can hunt a Dragon King. Question is, will we hunt a Dragon King straight away? Maybe. All right, time for me to mull. All right, let's enter in some resources. Strange. Bioluminescent. Tonsils, not in here? Are they in the Frogdog one? They are. They should be in strange resources, Scribe Guy. Make a note of that. One broken lantern, one monster bone, one monster hide, one perfect organ, and cool. Froggo resources, gaseous bladder, waxy dermis, mammary gland, mossy molar, gaseous bladder, elastic tongue, mossy molar, 2 fresh acanthus and a crab spider. All right, so we've spent our bioluminescent tonsils and our thingy to make a lure lantern and 2 dried acanthus with our 2 fresh acanthus. We will then use our endeavour, one of the 8 that we had, and the mere omens. The mere Navi spends 3 omens, the 3 that we collected, very cool that we collected them, into the Metamorphosis Festival into the Lantern Year next year on the timeline. I was in mid-cough and I didn't press record. We will spend 3 resources and an endeavour to do an innovate. There's a bone, there's a hide, there's an organ. It was actually a perfect organ, wasn't it? So we won't use that perfect organ. We've got 2 gaseous bladders. No, we'll use the mammary gland. 4 of these. What are we looking for? Paint would be great. Dash will give us access to the skills that we need. Bed will not be selected, although you can recover broken injuries. Shrine is okay. Cooking is also okay. Character. We will take character. Yeah. Cool. Character. Evidently it's going to be a dashless campaign. That's fun. Fun in the bun. What can we do with that perfect organ? Was there something we can make from the outskirts that needed a perfect organ? Blood pack? Yeah. I don't remember what that needs. Okay, so we've got 6 endeavours to spend. We're going to craft leather for 1. So let's turn some of our hide into leather. Those are gone. We'll also search for a hollow stone with another one of our things. So we're down to 4 endeavours. And we'll turn our little vermin friend into a leather. So that's one. Gorm, nothing from that. Basic, nothing from that. So it's just a Frogdog. 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess, will turn into leather. And see what we can craft from a leather crafter now. Everything. We will craft, for sure, a round leather shield. The leather skirt just requires a leather. Think about that. The leather cuirass requires a leather and a mossy molar, so we'll definitely build that. Better get these out before I forget. So round leather shield, leather cuirass. I'm also going to get the Husk of Destiny. Leather boots. Can we get any leather boots? What do they need? They need a hide. Leather braces also need a hide. Leather mask needs a broken lantern. So I think we'll build the mask and the skirt. I think that leaves us with 2 leather, doesn't it? No, it might only be 1 leather. Yeah. All right, so next lantern year we'll be able to finish off the leather set, which would be awesome. Husk of Destiny I need. There it is. Ooh, you are always insane. I forgot that benefit. That could actually be quite good. We need survivors, but we don't have any way of buffing our rolls. So it's just a straight up risk at this point, but we get character and Clan of Death when they have a baby. Anyone got understanding 2? Cornelius. Cornelius might have a crack over here at the organ grinder. Tickle the augury, and he rolls a 5, so he gains a survival. He'll try again. He gets a 1, so he will gain an understanding, which means he will roll on his insight table. He rolls a 9 on the insight table. It's getting a bit annoying. Settlement phase, gain a permanent accuracy. And he will also flip out we'll lose the hollow stone. He will also flip out a new seed pattern. Cut, and we get Hyper Sight Visor. I don't think I included that, but yeah, I don't like that one. I won't include that. Rawhide Bandana. Don't know if that's any good or not. Might start looking some of those up now. Okay, so because he's a tinker, we don't gain another one, so we've used 2. So we've got 2 more rolls. We've lost our hollow stone. I don't think there's anything better than I want to do other than intimacy, so a 6, gain a survival. Last attempt, a 5, gain a survival. We have not rolled an intimacy in for the longest time. It is what it is. All right, I feel good. I'm trying to decide, we have one more hunt before we face Atlas. I don't think we'll face a Dragon King this year. We'll save him for Lantern 11 or 12. Let's instead, I'm trying to decide if I go for a Gorm, we can try for the Gorm set. And the level 2 Gorm is usually pretty manageable. And you've got the potential to get, I've already got Assel Palms actually. I'll think about it. I could also potentially make a mineral gathering to start getting I think because I've got one leather. I'll mull over it. We probably will just go for another Frogdog. Of course, go Screaming Antelope and just kick the shit out of him. No, I think it'll be a Gorm. I'll go have a think about it and be a Gorm. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you on the next episode. Big Deno out.